Hi, this is Steve Mackay from Engineering Institute of Technology. Just want to spend a few minutes contemplating safety factors. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you build a bridge, you obviously want to avoid it falling down, and we've recently got an announcement. Bridge collapses in India, Pakistan, and then last weekend, horrific collapse of a building in Kenya, in Nairobi. So obviously, civil engineers, structural engineers have a critical job to perform, which is to design a structure so it is safe at all times, no matter what stresses happen. The challenge we have today is, of course, we're always trying to work right at the limit of our knowledge. So there's always potential problems there. And you only need to think about the catastrophe with the BP Deep Horizon, which we had the oil spilt right throughout the Caribbean with horrific environmental impact. And again, I believe a lot of it's due to the fact we're operating very close to the limits of our knowledge. So, when you're doing a civil engineering design, and forgive me for dwelling on the subject of civil engineering, but when we do a civil engineering design, we think about a safety factor. Now, you will obviously know that when you're dealing with steel and concrete, your safety factors are a lower number. So in other words, you will use a smaller number to work out the safety factor compared to such materials such as wood, where wood can be unpredictable, for example, because it's of organic origin, and of course you may have knots and other defects in the wood, so the safety factor needs to be considerably higher. So, for example, to give you a typical number, the Douglas fir, for example, has a safety margin of 5.5 versus 1.4 for steel. In other words, if you have a compression maximum strength of 51 megapascals and a safety factor of 5.5, means you have a design strength of 9.3 megapascals. In other words, you have 5.5 as your number, so considerably greater than 2. Obviously, other things you do is do lab testing to make sure that you test out the material thoroughly. Those are all very, very important. And finally, whenever you got some doubts about the sort of environment in which you're working, obviously, again, put in additional safety factors or go back to the labs and do further testing. Because if you're building some structure such as a bridge or a building, safety is paramount. So that's all from me, Steve Mackay from Engineering Institute of Technology. Thank you very much for tuning in.